Okay. Hi, we're Kevin and Kelly Jones. We're answering your questions. We've been married for...
Wait. All right, sure. Not that
We just
I
had
do.
dinner.
Mm-hmm.
We've been married for 26.
26. We kind of lose track during the year.
Right.
How long we've been married.
26.
I have to excuse, this is the total Corona look. If you could see his hair, and then obviously my hair, wearing sweats.
We're the Corona people.
But we just went on a date. We got dinner takeout, one of our favorite restaurants. And then we came and ate on the beautiful Columbia River we live right by. Okay, so we've been married 26 years.
Yep.
And then what are the most challenging things about being married?
Me.
It's not true. Maybe things we didn't expect. I didn't expect him to have so many personalities.
I didn't either. We didn't either.
He didn't know about it. He has a lot of personalities, and I took his first few moods and then found out there's a lot more to Kevin, which is exciting.
And I didn't grow up with sisters, and I wasn't sure what females were like. Yeah.
He's been so great about it, though. I think you've adapted really well.
But is that the hardest things that we've come across in our marriage?
Wait,
No.
is that the question? We didn't expect those, though.
We didn't expect those.
That was that.
Okay, no.
And
Okay, so
challenges we've dealt with.
here's the thing that I think that we have seen that maybe you'll agree with me, maybe you won't. I don't know. We'll see. That we didn't expect is that we assumed that we would get married, have children, and we would have made it. We would have gotten to, right?
We decided
arrive.
We'd arrive. Like, we'd finally get where we were going.
Yeah, and
we haven't arrived. It's only gotten worse. Like, we're so far from arriving, and we've realized there is no arrival.
There is no arrival.
It's just the next thing you're dealing with.
So, what does arrival mean now?
Right.
Or what is the new outlook?
It was always when the kids get older, we'll be able to this.
Yep.
And that comes, but then we had no idea what other stuff was coming with that was
Right.
harder. And that we would just rather go back to when they were little. I'm a good little kid mom. I'm good at the other stuff too. We have 8 kids. They're 25 down to 9 now. So 4 kids in and 4 out.
Yep.
And it is
And really, I think with work, for me, I thought, I would arrive, I would get to a certain point, but that doesn't happen with a lot of people. And I'm realizing that now, and that's okay. Not really. It sucks. But it's not like
everyone
we're
has their
destitute.
different
It's not like, it's not like
well,
we're
we
at
have 8
that
kids.
point.
It costs a lot.
Yeah, it costs a
As they
lot.
get older. I thought they're 18 would be done. So I think that's
There's another thing. Yeah. We thought at 18 we'd be done.
like with the kids.
We're done parenting.
You're done
And
parenting.
we are done parenting, but you're not done parenting.
Yeah, and so, yeah.
What was the
Anyway,
other question?
so our best advice.
Oh, best advice.
Ours is, I realize for me, our best advice is to stay close to Heavenly Father. I know that sounds
Cliche,
obvious
yeah.
or cliche. I almost said trite because it's not,
It's
so
not.
I didn't say that, but then I did.
That was a circle.
For us, I think when we started redoubling our efforts to go to the temple, that's our best advice for our kids and for anyone is, which means staying close to Heavenly Father. It helped us have an eternal perspective. And so it's temple attendance and what goes with that, the sacrifice and the restart and the good, that what our focus on as a couple is with that. And then it brings it back into our home.
Yeah, and then I think another thing is that there are a lot of ways to do things.
Yes.
And
yes.
I grew up one way, you grew up another way.
Right. And everybody.
And we have seen other people,
Everybody
and it's
has.
hard to look at. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we've got
It's
some
beautiful.
wind going. This is
It's
okay.
beautiful. So it's hard to look at other people and say that's the wrong way to do it. That's wrong because
We don't.
we don't know. So
We don't do that. We learn that real
we can't.
quickly
We can't.
because it's a lot harder than it looks. And so we Yeah, there's no judgment here. There's so many right ways to do things. We love for our kids to get into other people's homes and see so many different. We have to choose ways to do it in our home, but
There are things that we
that's not
won't
the
do
only
in
way.
our home that if others do in their home, it's like, okay.
It's still okay.
If you feel it's good.
Yeah, and it's good for them to see it, and then
Like
they
what?
can decide.
What's one thing that we don't do that a lot of people
Video games.
Video games.
And that's just because mainly I knew I'd give into it all the time and my kids would be on it all the time. I just didn't want one more thing to keep track of. And I wanted my kids to be active and do it. We just decided not to for multiple reasons. But it doesn't mean it's wrong for other people to do it. And our kids do it at other people's houses, and that's great. And it's their way of doing it, and there's no right or wrong with that. Yeah. It's schooling. We homeschool, but schooling's a great way to do it too. There's no right or wrong way. There's just different ways each family has to choose. Man, they're close to my face. That's our dinner. Anyways, I think that's it. We love you, Leah. You can cut this part out or keep it in. We think you're amazing. You're doing great things. And keep on keeping on.
That's deep.
It is. Bye.
Okay, push stop.
We should have.